AITA for blaming my nephew for using my credit card without my permission. So let me start off with I'm pretty bad at checking the details on my bank statements, but recently something wasn't right. So I went through every single one for the past year, and there were over 100 charges from PlayStation. I only had 4 purchases on my 2 PS accounts in a single year, so I panicked as someone had my CC info. In all, the total charges were around 1,500. I contacted both of my siblings whose kids also have accounts and asked nicely if their kids may have purchased anything using my bank account before I make a dispute. Both said no, so I went ahead and called both PS and my bank. The bank was able to charge back past few months, and rest is under investigation. Well, a few days later, I get a frantic call from my teenage nephew who says his PS account was perma-banned. I asked him if he was sure he didn't buy anything with a CC after I gave him a several $100 PS gift card for his birthday this summer to spend on stuff. He again denied. So I have his email logins, and sure enough, it was purchases he made to his account. All the stuff he plays. Then he starts to say maybe he bought a few items here and there. Now my sister is pissed at me. She says I must have added my CC info to buy him something at some point in time, and it was all my fault he was making purchases from my card. If it were her CC, she'd get an alert. Never that he may have taken my CC info, no. She doesn't want him to lose his account and said she'll call PS to pay for it all. She said he always asks and she gets alerts and doesn't understand that I didn't, so I shouldn't blame him. I said, well, he knew he was spending someone else's money, so why is it my fault? And that he stopped asking her for permission to make purchases because no one stopped him. After that, she said I was blaming her kid for everything. So AITA here? Edit. Info, he is almost 15. I'm unsure of how he got my payment info. Date. After an intense argument, she was still denying he made the charges at all. I was finally able to show her each and every transaction. Before I had only explained and she didn't believe me. After seeing the evidence, he finally fessed up. He claimed he thought it was her card zany face. She will be paying me for all the money he used on my account and will not be getting the PS5 back until he works to pay it off. Even then, she may not let him have it. He insists that he will be paying us both double for our trouble. But the real damage done here is the trust I have in both of them.